Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Count now a ball and a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Count 1 and 2.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lucroy gathers, but it's not in time. He'll reach first despite going down on strike. A little slap and error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. It's coming. Here it is.
Outside. That's ball 1.
Cueto has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you. Who likes this? The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
That is first, and they turn the double play. Here's the look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Slider left on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, B-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off from your bat.
Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Luis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the Sox. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a nothing ball
for the Twins. The center fielder,
the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
That is fifth.
Riding in, Tim Poole. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Williams. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
From the stretch. Swinging a high chopper. Backhanded. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Striding forward now, Shorty Holt will try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 1-0 the count. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a ball, strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Lucroy has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Daniel Palka. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Palka.
Fly ball out toward right field. Holt is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The right fielder.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Slashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Drury.
Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A 2-out hit, one that will bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult. And that's a full hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy. After watching his first 5 brethren take a seat. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And here's a ball hit in the air. This is a land on time. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Out scratch.
Batting it.
Now with the plate, number 6. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. 1-0. Here it is. Ball and a strike. 1-2 now. The set and the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Drury at second. Lucroy at first. 2 out in the inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding in, number 21.
Leading off for the
ready
win.
for his first AB here in this one.
Number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
That's a ball.
But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now back. Sliding into the box, Darren. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 1-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He went deep in the contest last night.
The White Sox, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gallo.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Benintendi is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Oh, just in time, and that was awfully close. Josh Harrison stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Inside with the first pitch splitter. It's 1-0. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Fouled off.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. They really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Sean Obradovich will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. So 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the game.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman. That's the second out. Digging in, Byron Buxton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lays off 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground, and that's the third out. So they go quiet. Leading off the inning, they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Obradovich slips it up. On the first in time, 1 away. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matt. He almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1. No runs, just one hit. One error thus far for the White Sox. Lifted the other way down to left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder,
now 5. In the box, Nick Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Count 1-0.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action to pitch it with a lot of
sinker right there. Drury to be down in the zone. This pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Brandon Drury is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. Settling in now, Tim Lugo. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Who, playing here in his age 26 season, got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a golf player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is an unbelievable opportunity.
To 1 and 2 now. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2 and 2.
Robert patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Alex Healy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate,
Just
ball
a
1.
touch outside. 1 and 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0 and 2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
Fouled away. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now, Shorty
the right fielder. Shorty.
He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looped out toward third. Throw just does beat him to the ball, but that was pretty close.
Now back. Number 21.
Plate number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Harrison is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And there's a base hit on the line. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
Now batter.
Kicking in, Dan Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the night from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downhill. Keep your focus pretty high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Holt is going to get there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in, number 6. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
Popped him up. Obradovic waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
They're empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Squared that one up just a little late. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 22.
The White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. All even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Gallo, runner at first with 2 gone. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. To first. He's got it. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and sets a go for the He got on top of one of his ground out victim last time. He'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 count to pitch. 3-0
inside ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Now to the plate, Tyler W, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. It's set, and the pitch. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And the offense will be too late, so the effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Sean Obradovic.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dad, execute step 1.
It is, Hero, and you can read that right off the bat at the pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball's going to hit on the ground. You're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores, and they lead now by 4. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Please.
Jace Fry, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one who gets the call from the bullpen here. Standing in now, Tim Koo, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Ball and 2 strikes now. Buxton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Healy, runner in scoring position with Chicago.
Healy.
Colby Obradovich will look to provide a 2-out thunder off the bench. He'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Obradovich.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Obradovich is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robert giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now. Robert. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Called a strike on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on the swivel.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Palka. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to turn back in his thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full into the box. Shorty Holt
leading off for the Twins. The right field.
ready to deliver. Here's
Jordan.
the first pitch.
Ball back
Way
in.
inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting.
So coming to the
Number
plate,
21.
number 21. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Your attention,
Lee
please.
will move into the
This
on-deck
is
circle
for
now to
Minnesota.
try to get something started here
2.
with 1 gone in the
Brooks.
inning.
Lee.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first.
Got
And
him.
it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box
Catcher.
now. Dan
Dan.
Robinson.
Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
D-Rod.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's
One ball,
1.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
that
Outside
ball
with
went
the
out.
fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and
Brooks
gentlemen.
Lee
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game now and take over
This
in
game
left
for
field.
the Twins.
Ready
Now
now,
playing left field.
Brendan Drury will
Number
try and
2.
get something started in the
Brooks
home half of the 7th.
Lee. Now
Trevor
pitching
May
for
will
Minnesota.
come on out of the bullpen
Number
as he'll be
65.
appearing in his 3rd game this
Trevor
season.
May. Now playing second.
And
Count
here's
1-0.
a slider that's
Number
nowhere
2.
close, and it's 1-0.
Lee.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High pop-up. May is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Catcher. Jonathan.
Now batting, Jonathan Lee.
Move cross.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
D-Rod.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is
Nope.
looked at for
Ball
ball
1.
1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside
Now
that
batting.
ball, stay square
Number
as long
6.
as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and the strikes.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull a foul.
Nope.
If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lucroy leads off first with 1 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now battle
for almost everyone.
first
The adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out with a man at first. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full countdown, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there.
Outside.
Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going well, even though that would be the best result to get hoped for. He's not a long ball player, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get
Your
discouraged.
attention,
Sometimes,
please.
even when you make a
Now
good pitch,
pitching for the
the
Twins.
ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
Number
That one
19.
right up the middle.
Andrew Miller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled off. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. White Sox will strand. Kyle Crick will come out and take the ball here. This will be making his 15th appearance of the year.
The shortstop.
Leading off the inning, Darren Obradovich, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crick, 6'4" right-hander, who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He's turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying the field.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Darren Obradovich goes quietly to lead off the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. 0-1, here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Sean Obradovich. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. Gallo hits it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. We'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Luis Robert.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So here's Daniel Thompson. Set, here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the ninth. That means game over.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the third baseline. That was a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Up next to be Nick Williams. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound. This
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Byron Buxton is retired to kick off the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Now is the designated pitcher, holding Obradovich. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitchers.
In the air, down the line in left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sand
your
enters the
attention,
game to finish this one
Now
off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Sand.
Ball 1.
There's the cut fastball, but
Ball
it's low,
1, no
1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right field. And that's out number 1. Up next for Chicago, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Lucroy.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
1/2, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short, but they got it. Loves it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 6. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit. Though. That fastball is high in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Ryan earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cole Sands earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin. Helping lead the